There we go. What's that?
I don't even know what it's called. It's Japanese. It looks like a dragonfly. This is the weirdest lure I've ever seen in my life. If you watch the Lure Fishing podcast, you'll see that we received this in the post.
Oh, Christ.
With instructions. It is weird. It has the name Duo on the outside of the packet, and it just looks like a big plastic dragonfly. Will I be able to catch any chub on it? At the end of this video, I'm also going to show you the best lure that I've used this season for chub fishing, so stay tuned for that. Will I catch anything on this monstrosity?
Here we are at the Chub River, and I have on the monstrosity, the Duo. As you can see, I'm using a wire trace. Now, my friends who sent me this told me to use it straight to fluorocarbon, but where I'm fishing today, there's lots of jack pike, and I've just got a feeling that this little bad boy is going to get nailed. The second thing they told me to do was not pull it back like a top water, otherwise it will get nailed by a jack, and it's just to impart some very light twitches into the movement of the lure. So let's see if we can catch something. I've got no hope at all on this thing, but we'll give it a go and see what happens. Alright, let's just see what it looks like in the water. I'm not sure about this at all. I've just had a chuck in a very shallow area where there's no fish, just to see what this thing looks like, and it looks horrible. I reckon I've been royally stitched up here.
Houston, we have a problem.
Haven't got much hope for this at all, but we'll give it a go. There's a swim here that I've never caught anything from, but it's really too shallow, but I'm going to try. And the next swim along is a bit of jungle warfare, where I really can't take this camera into, but that's where I've seen a lot of fish. So I'm going to get warmed up in this little swim here, and then we'll go into the next one. But if I get one, I'm just going to be absolutely amazed. Oh, I had a little minnow come up behind it, and at first I thought it was the lips of a chub. Got excited then. Oh no, don't do that. Right, this hasn't got much weight to it, so it's a little bit tricky just to swing into places. That's better. Oh, now around this reed. Oh, damn it. This is the problem with these little swims. If you don't get it right first time, spook what's ever there. Let's try it again, but I think it would have spooked it. Just run it down on the flow. Really want to get it under that tree if I can. Running beautifully under the tree. Probably can't see it on the GoPro. Got a load of reeds in the way. Oh yeah! Oh my god, it worked! It worked! It worked! I can't believe it! What a take! It worked! No way! And it's a nice one. No way! It worked! That was brilliant! Come here. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Oh, you beauty. Look at that. So wrong. Look at that. the duo. It's got a cracking chub. That was incredible. Hell of a take. I hope it's coming out on the GoPro because it was superb. Just this big pair of white lips came up and absolutely smashed it. Alright, here we go then, guys. So, just left him in the water. Lucky he didn't come out the net. What a pristine chub. Never thought that was going to happen on that lure, but wow, look at that. Absolute beauty. So, hell of a take. I hope it came out on the GoPro because these pair of white lips came up and absolutely smashed it. That is brilliant. Let's get him back. Okay, so it's a little bit difficult releasing on these little streams. So the thing to do is just hold the fish with its head in the current, let it recover, like so, and it's just sitting beautifully in the current there. I think you can see that. The current's under my bank, so it's really easy to do this here in this swim. Let the fish recover and just let him swim out. Beautiful. Well, that was virtually instant. That was the third swim that I dropped in. The first one that I've actually fished properly because I was just experimenting with the duo. That's given me a lot of confidence on this strange looking thing. Right, this next swim's real jungle warfare stuff. Leaving the unhooking mat down here, I'm that confident. Right, the banker swim didn't work. Always the same. Knew I shouldn't have left the unhooking mat down here. Right, so I'm going to work up downstream. The first few little runs here, I've not had anything from in the past, but with this duo, I might be able to pull that streamer weed. So I'm going to put the big camera away, just use the GoPro. So hopefully I can get another one because that was instant back there. So I'm a bit excited about using this, as you can probably tell. Right, so this is... Oh, I was just about to say this is a long run, and then I had something rise for it right down there. What was that? Well, it must have been Chub, I suppose. I've noticed something. The duo sinks with the trace on. So what I'm going to do is put it back on the trace rig in the areas where I've had pike trouble in the past. And this little bit is really streamy along here, so I'm just going to risk it. Risk it for a biscuit. Yeah, that was a Chub. Ugh. One aborted take after the first fish. So I'm now in a different stretch of the river, and these first few swims I've got to pull something with the flow. So I'm going to put a plug through first because get a reaction from something if it's there, and then if that doesn't work I'll put the duo over the top. So I'd imagine I'll get hit on the plug if there's anything there, so change of lure and let's see what happens. This little stretch is really interesting, and I've had some nice fish on these plugs, so I'm going to have a chuck with a plug. Got to put a trace on. There's a few jacks down here as well. So when I put the duo on, I shall put the duo back on this rod with a trace on, because I know what's going to happen. If I don't, I'll get smashed by a little jack. That was nearly perfect, but sadly, that is perfect. Come on, if there's anything there, it should turn and follow it and hit it about now. No, nothing there. Okay. So, 2 casts is enough with a plug. Normally get it first, didn't quite get the cast right on the first cast. Second cast was perfect, but nothing. It's a nice little chubby bit this, but I've never... I'm yet to catch a chub on this little 50-100 yard stretch, so maybe the duo can do its magic. There's got to be something under that tree. The problem is, this is pike territory. I really don't want to get a pike on this because that could be game over. got to be chub down there, hasn't there? Oh. So I pulled it back past that weed bed, nothing. So one more go. Can't believe that tree hasn't got hordes of them underneath. That was a very, very tight cast. There we go. What's that? Please be. Oh, it's a bloody pike. I knew it would be. Oh no. I thought, come out. I thought that was going to be a big chub. This is what I didn't want. Right, let's get him out quick. Oh no, come here. So you get them in the weed, just bounce them and they come straight out. Oh, little Jack. I thought that was a huge chub. You bugger. Come here. I've got my clutch set real tight because obviously pull fish away from snags. Right. Oh. That cast deserved a chub, not a bloody Jack. Right, get out here. I can't step any further forward, otherwise I'll be in the river. So I'm just going to have to bully him back a little bit. There he is. Oh no, he's got round there now. Come here. No, I'm going to net him from down there. It's not very big, it's just awkward in this flow. Right, come out of the weed. Oh. Bounce him. He'll come out. Come on. There he comes. Straight in the net. That's better. Oh, you bugger. Did not want him. I bet he's nailed that lure. You're supposed to be a massive chub. You're a very pretty looking pike though. How far down is this duo? Oh my lord. He's taking it all the way down there. Okay. I have to put the camera down because I need two hands to do this. It's a good job I had that trace on. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Look at the colours on him. Smashing. Right, let's get him back straight away. The sensible thing to do is just to check your braid as well, because maybe you heard that on the GoPro. That was squealing as I got pulled through the weed stems. So the sensible thing to do now, if you had two hands and not a camera in your hand, would be just to check your terminal tackle. So what I'm going to do, as soon as I put the camera down, I'm just going to check. Oh, I can't do it like this. I'm just going to check the braid and the trace, and if it needs replacing, put a new one on. I'm not saying I told you so, but I knew this was a pike area because I've had pike from here in the past. It looks so chubby. But I'm glad I put that wire trace on. So yeah, it is also a pike snaffler. That was one hell of a cast. I got it perfect. So the bait landed behind a tree and the wind took the braid just over the branches. That deserved a 6 pound chub, not a 5 pound Jack. Right, onwards and upwards. Just having a little break. Walked quite a long way. I've been going through the jungle, so it's hot. And also I've come down with a lurgy. It's not COVID. I tested myself. I've got this flu-y thing. It's horrible, and I'm feeling a bit pathetic. Maybe it's man flu. Maybe it does exist. I'm sure it does. Done the whole stretch. Had that chub. Had that pike. Had the other chub aborted take. Not much else. So I think I'm just going to work back, and I'm going to fish little pockets that I didn't fish before, which literally give me a 5-second cast. Does that make sense? I'm dropping it in a pocket, let it come around, just hold it, and see if I can winkle one out, because it's ever so weedy still, and I should imagine some of these chub are tucked away in places that I just haven't cast to. So fingers crossed I can get one more. If I can get one more out on the monstrosity, the duo, I'll be over the moon, because I didn't expect it to work at all, and it has worked superbly well. So it just shows in lure fishing, just got to keep trying different lures because you never know what will work and what won't. Back at the van, I've given up. That was a nice chub. I didn't weigh it. It must be getting close to 5 pounds, I should think. Nice pot, well, a little jack and that abortive take. So what do we reckon to the old duo then? This has got mileage. I like this. I didn't like the fact that it looked like it started to get water in it, so it might need a bit of special attention with some glue, and I don't think it will last very long with the pike. But yeah, these chub, when they want it, they nail it. Like anything on top with chub, though, when they want it, they really nail it. So thanks to the Lloyd Twins for that little present. I might be investing in 1 or 2 more. And it's getting towards the end of the chub season for me, and I shall have a go again next season. I did say at the beginning of the video I'd show you 2 lures that have been dynamic for chub for me this year. One is the Man's Baby -1. This has been really good, and that's why I kept throwing that lure when I got back to that same swim, because that particular run lended itself beautifully to putting a crank through it. And the second one is, yeah, the good old faithful FFS Frog. Had lots of chub on it this season. I've been using it where there's been smaller fish and they've been really nailing it. Tom has brought out a new version, which I'm yet to use because I'm too tight to buy it, because I've got loads of these and I'm hoping he's going to give me some free samples. But the FFS Frog is a superb topwater bait as well. So those have been my two top chub lures this season. FFS Lures Frog and the Man's Baby -1. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That monstrosity does work. I hope that surface take came out on my GoPro, because it was awesome. The way the lips came up and just took it. But I was stuck behind loads of reeds, so I should imagine it's not quite there. It just shows that you've got to try lots of different lures. Lure fishing is a fantastic sport, because you never know what is and what isn't going to work. Next time.